So I'm very, very curious to deep dive into decentralized exchanges.
There is another thing that I'm going to reveal at the end of the program. If you are a newcomer, please don't even risk. Decentralized is not for you.
Basically, what you have to do every time when you connect somewhere to some decentralized protocols, decentralized exchanges, you always have to check what you give approval for. And your money is working for you and you can earn a different percentages.
And especially with the personality that I do have, when I really want to be treated differently.
Yes.
Crypto princess. Let's walk to the negative sides.
Yes,
because
what I'm very curious to hear the negative sides because I really like decentralized exchanges.
Really? You do like?
I do like. So it will be stamped on the blockchain and everyone can see it.
But it's not good if everyone can see that. I really love it. Like, she knows literally all the exchanges, like starting from centralized to decentralized. What kind of passion is it? Like, I'm so surprised.
Passion from your heart. Yes, it's fully non-KYC, but the difference is that it's centralized and Uniswap is fully decentralized.
Hi everyone. Hi from Crypto Girls. As we promised last time, that episode 3 is going to be related to the decentralized exchanges. Today, we are willing to talk about decentralized exchanges, about the positive and negative sides. Are you ready, Gabi?
I'm ready and I'm curious to hear what do you know about decentralized exchanges, because you already know about centralized exchanges. We looked into Binance, Bybit, Conflare. So I'm very, very curious to deep dive into decentralized exchanges. And maybe there is anything that you already heard?
Yes. There is another thing that I'm going to reveal at the end of the program. But stay tuned, watch till the end to understand what is that. I can a little bit summarize if you want about decentralized exchange, my opinion.
Decentralized.
Decentralized. Exactly. I can summarize a little bit and then we can go deeper.
Okay.
Like we did last time, like step by step, like positive sides and negative side. My personal opinion, if I am a trader and if I'm really pro, if I'm really good and I have a good memory, probably I will choose decentralized because I would feel myself safe since I have wallet there and it's like my money is my money, like they're in my own wallet and no one can take it. Of course, the risks are always happening. Like they can also hack your wallet as well, right?
Yeah, it can happen both ways.
But in case that I am a Dory, I don't have a good memory. I always need to reset my password. It will be so risky for me to be in decentralized.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm new. I'm very new in crypto, and it will be so risky for me to be in decentralized. I would always need customer support that decentralized doesn't have, most probably. So I wouldn't go for the decentralized for that reason. Again, if I am pro, like again, I don't want to repeat them.
For sure.
So yeah, of course, I cannot say like fully decentralized is bad, but also it depends what you are doing. If you are working, especially if you are kind of like blogger and so on, of course there are so many opportunities with centralized exchanges.
Yeah.
Decentralized, not that popular.
Decentralized exchanges, some of them offering affiliate offers as well.
Yeah?
Yes, it's possible to earn through affiliate link as well on some of the decentralized exchanges. They have those type of things. Not all of them, but we do have.
I see. But let's be agreed that opportunities are not the same like in exchanges of centralized exchanges.
What you're looking from the influencer perspective? Or?
Exactly. This is what I mean. From the influencer's perspective, I would go for centralized. But from perspective of traders, if you are a newcomer, please don't even risk. Decentralized is not for you. If you are pro, then yeah, decentralized maybe is for you.
It's kind of next step after you get to know the crypto. Once you are fully understanding how the centralized exchange works,
But there are also positive sides of centralized exchanges that decentralized exchange doesn't give you. Like you can double, triple, even make 10 times more your money in centralized, which decentralized doesn't give you. So derivative, this is only exist in the exchange of centralized, but decentralized doesn't have that opportunity, not that much at least. It just spot.
I will reveal you one secret that you can do exactly the same leverage trades on decentralized exchanges, and I will show to you some of them that you can do exactly the same, and the interface user experience looks like a centralized exchange. The difference is that your money is on your wallet, right? I will show to you some of my examples later.
So this is the difference when you are a newcomer and when you are pro.
Decentralized exchanges are so advanced actually these days. Once you connect your wallet, you really feel like you are on centralized exchange. You feel like you're on Bybit or Binance. The difference is how you manage your money. That's it.
Okay.
So
sounds interesting.
Stay tuned.
Let's then break down all of them, huh?
Sure.
Let's go deeper.
So tell me what
Let's
you find.
start from the positive sides of decentralized exchanges. Non-custodial. Users control private keys. What does it mean?
What does it mean? So I can give you an example of one of the most popular decentralized exchange, Uniswap. So here is a Uniswap decentralized exchange, and non-custodial means that basically you have all the funds on your wallet. So here, for example, I have a Trust wallet, right? It's one of the wallets where you keep your crypto, your money, right? And what you do, you connect your wallet. I already connected at the moment. We can disconnect and connect again, so you understand how that works. So here you can see you can buy some Ethereum, right? And you click connect, you can see your Trust wallet. It gives you a hint that it's active, it's recent. So what you do, you enter your password and you connect your wallet to decentralized exchange. And
But it's not risky to connect your wallet.
okay, so that's
your wallet can be actually hacked.
Yes. It can happen, of course. So basically what you have to do every time when you connect somewhere to some decentralized protocols, decentralized exchanges, you always have to check what you give approval for. So for example, here when we connected, it was saying that you are connecting to Uniswap decentralized exchange. So you have to read the full approval agreement, what you're giving approval for. You have to, yes. You have to read.
Never. Let's be agreed that none of us actually is reading, right?
Yes.
We just want to be fast. Agree. Submit.
Yes. So you start really reading until you get hacked for the first time, and then you really start reading every single thing what you give approval for, even reading. The smart contract or things.
That's the reason why I said, if you're a newcomer, don't even try to go for the decentralized.
Yes, but there are a lot of positive sides of having decentralized exchange. So this is what non-custodial means. The money is on your wallet, you control it, you can disconnect at any time, you just perform a trade that you want. Here you swap, let's say, as an example, 100 USDT to Ethereum, and that's it. And money is in your wallet, not somewhere else.
Yeah. Basically, what is decentralized does. Okay.
Yeah.
Privacy. No QYC. Basically, You don't need to
exactly.
reveal your identity.
No one is asking for your name, your surname, your email, anything like this. As you saw in example, you just connected your wallet, and that's it. It's just your wallet and a smart contract.
Darling,
Yes.
but I want to say you something. Also, centralized exchanges, they don't need it as well. Like, I can bring you one example of centralized exchanges, which is the Conflare, and you don't need it as well. No QYC.
KYC, that's a very beautiful exchange. Yes, it's fully non-KYC, but the difference is that it's centralized and Uniswap is fully decentralized. So on Conflare, you still need to put your email, you need to put your assets into centralized exchange system. So your money is already on centralized exchange company side. So decentralized exchange is just everything is in your wallet, right? So the way it works is different.
Well, still in both cases, you need to put something. Either you put your wallet, you risk your wallet.
Exactly.
Either you put your email and your money and you risk. In both cases, you have a risk. But if the exchange is really trustful, then your money is safe. Innovation. Tell me why DeepSeek thinks that decentralized exchange is innovation.
Yeah, decentralized exchanges, we are developing a lot of different features over the time as well as centralized exchanges as well. We are upgrading. I can give you a few examples. So, for example, on a decentralized exchange, what you can do, you can stake your money into different liquidity pools. What that means. Now, hold on. So, for example, you have 100 of Ethereum tokens, right? And you want to earn some percentages over the time. So, for example, here is a Stargate pools, stargate.finance. You can save on your computer so you don't forget it. So you
I was saying if I really need it.
Okay, so you can basically give your money here, and your money is working for you, and you can earn a different percentages.
What do you mean your money is working for you?
So we do a different investment strategies on your behalf to give you a certain percentage.
It's like loaning the money. You're giving to the bank?
Very similar as a bank works.
Centralized exchange does the same. Conflare does the same.
Yes, centralized exchanges are offering those type of...
Exactly.
Again, the difference, as I mentioned before, is how the money is managed.
Okay. But it says actually supports token and DeFi integrations. DeFi? What is that? DeFi
is a short name for decentralized finance.
It's like DeFi.
Yes, decentralized finance. And then decentralized finance is like a big umbrella name for a different products, let's say for staking protocols, for lending and borrowing. There is another lending and borrowing protocol called Maple Finance, for example, where you can lend or borrow crypto. So there are a lot of different products.
You can lend and borrow crypto? You mean like borrow the money?
Yes.
Transparency. What do you mean that?
Very simple. Every time
smart contract, exactly. On change. Smart contract on change. Transparency. What does it mean?
Yes. So all the transactions that are happening on decentralized exchange are open for everyone. So every time when you perform a buy or sell on decentralized exchange, there is a stamp on a blockchain, and it says that this wallet, for example, this is my wallet. You see, F084, it will say that this wallet bought a certain amount of Ethereum and it sold Ethereum at some point as well. So it will be stamped on the blockchain and everyone can see it.
But it's not good if everyone can see that.
But no one can see who is the owner of a wallet.
Yeah, but why do I need someone to see my wallet?
It's an open blockchain. Everyone
Why?
can
That
see
should
all
be the positive side. I mean, why
It's
it's considered as
transparent. It's the most transparent system. Everyone can see who is buying, who is selling, what kind of currencies, on which blockchain. There are a lot of different blockchains as well where you can trade currencies, cryptocurrencies.
And what about censorship resistance?
No one can block you. You can access those decentralized exchanges from anywhere from the world. On some of the centralized exchanges, we are blocking the users, for example, in US and somewhere in China as well, some of the parts of Asia. You could be blocked. Russia as well has a lot of.
What does it mean?
issues.
Like if I'm in Russia and I want to trade, my exchange will not work there?
Some of the exchanges doesn't allow this, and you always need to check.
Okay, VPN always helps. Not a big thing, huh?
It's not a big thing at all. As long as it works, who cares?
Exactly. And there are many actually VPNs that you can pay with the crypto, and you can hide your identity, your wallet and everything, because most of the people actually afraid to use VPN because they don't want to reveal their identity or to put their data, the card and so on, but you can pay with the crypto. I'm not going to reveal the name because they are not your sponsors, but there are.
We can reach out to our mailbox and drop some offer, maybe some tokens or something.
Let's walk to the negative sides.
Yes,
Because
what I'm very curious to hear the negative sides, because I really like decentralized exchanges.
really,
You know?
you do like?
I do like. I really like Conflare as my centralized exchange option. I really love it for trading, but I like as well decentralized exchanges just for maybe some smaller transactions. So I'm really curious to hear what is so negative.
Actually, I know the reason why you love it. All the pro in crypto, I'm going to call them pro and myself beginner, because all the pros that I know in crypto, they're trading for a long time, they prefer to be in decentralized. Again, as I don't want to repeat, but for the newcomers, decentralized is always good. But pro, you should know that there are negative sides as well.
Let's hear that.
The liquidity.
That's true. That's true. That's a problem. That's a very big problem with some like small coins, that has a very low market cap. So it means not so many people are already like buying that token. So we have a low liquidity. That's how it is. And I know, for example, one coin that I really love. It's a SDEX token, and it's kind of a bit tricky to buy it. For example, if you want to buy with $100, let's say, it has kind of enough liquidity, but it's a small token, so there is a big price impact here. You see, it says minus 1.33 at the moment of a price impact. So it means that you lose some of the money. And you are buying. So it's always like this with all the smaller tokens. But a similar situation can happen as well on centralized exchanges.
I know, because not all the tokens are listed in
as well.
I know.
Yeah, some of small tokens we are on DEXs only, for example. And if you want to be early, you want to buy some really high potential tokens, usually first they appear on decentralized exchanges. So you find those. It's called gems. You find them on the centralized exchange. And then if we grow big, then we move to Conflare.
But again, you need to really be specified, maybe like be really good at analyzing to understand that this is going to be disappear or going to be the big project.
Yeah.
So it's
very
risky. Exactly. You never know.
Yes.
I really love it. Like, she knows literally all the exchanges, like starting from centralized to decentralized. What kind of passion is it? Like, I'm so surprised.
Passion from your heart. From your heart.
Trying all the exchanges. Oh my gosh. Smart contract risk. So, what DeepSeek trying to tell me that having a smart contract is not always good. It has also some risks. Can you tell us more about those tricks, those risks?
Yes, there is a risk of smart contract to be compromised. There is a risk of the protocol itself to be hacked. And there's one website that I wanted to show to you. It's called defilama.com. And if you go to the section hacks, it shows for you all the, let's say, most of the hacks that happened. And for example, you can find here the recent hack of Bybit, that was a centralized exchange. And you can find, for example, one of the hack of 1 inch. 1 inch, it's like an aggregator of decentralized exchanges. So what 1 inch does, they kind of takes all the prices of different decentralized exchanges and picks the best one for the user. So you see they had a hack of 0.72 million USD. So it can be hacked as well as centralized exchanges.
Speed and cost is the negative side because it's very slow and cost is always higher than in centralized.
Well, depends what you buy on the centralized exchange. And again, we can talk a bit about the cost while I will show to you again the example of the SDX token. So you have a fee of 0.25%, right? Mm-hmm. You need to pay the network cost. Or what does it mean? You need to pay gas fees.
Which doesn't exist in centralized.
Yes. Exactly. So here we go. You need to pay a gas fees here. Also, you will always have a price impact, especially on some smaller coins, which usually you don't have on centralized exchange. So the risk is, of course, higher, but the potential you can make is, of course, higher. So, have to measure your risk appetite. And you have all the time a slippage. So again, you exposed to the risk of lose some of your money.
And what about speed?
It depends on the blockchain you are buying. If, for example, you are buying on Ethereum, and Ethereum blockchain is very busy, having a lot of transactions at that moment, especially when Ethereum price goes up a lot, it gets very, very busy. And that's always a problem with Ethereum. But it can take a lot of time.
As I promised at the beginning of the show, I'm going to reveal what kind of exchange I choose, and I'm going to announce something more. So, I think it was very obvious now that I was talking about Conflare a lot. So yeah, I choose Conflare. I find them quite innovative and creative because your opinion matters there. So it's not only about exchange. Yes, they have a lot of campaigns. Like, it's very interesting. When you go to the website, you can learn about.
Let's open a website.
You can learn. You can earn actually many things there. But really? It's not about that. It's maybe about collaboration. So yes, basically I decided to go with them.
Nice.
I choose Conflare just because being innovative, because I don't think that being old and being big, it's always good, because sometimes when you go for the smaller brands, they care more about feedbacks, they care more about their customers than the big and old one, because they don't care about you. They already have their own brand, they already have their own name, so they don't need you. But when you go a little bit smaller brands, they care about you. They care about your feelings, about your feedbacks. Yeah. Yes, your opinion matters again, and especially with the personality that I do have. When I really want to be treated differently.
Yes.
Crypto princess. So yeah, basically that's my choice. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Ciao.